Sacramento, California, home for the Kings in an interconference basketball game here. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll take a look at the Hawks.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Well, it's just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. No team likes getting swept either. I mean, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you hardly know.
Now, here's Westbrook. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that height around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Jordan. Releases from 15. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on full squad, and you're going to regret it.
Here's Westbrook. Atlanta with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Sabonis grabs the board.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
And it's Ayton missing.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
And Westbrook, here we go. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Mirotic. And Mirotic throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
You know, when Marvin Bagley entered the league, there were some questions as to which position would he play, but the versatility he brings is special. He can guard a number of positions, score inside and out, and he is a tremendous rebounder.
To the inside, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And one thing you can't question about Bagley, Greg, his intensity level.
As competitive as they come, he's ferocious around the rim. Oftentimes, he looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Allen outside. Sacramento moving it around. Hernan Gomez. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
Kings leading now by 4. Up top, Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be, and the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. Got a piece of it. Fast break, the Hawks. Porter's running and finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Here's Lynn. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The drive by Jordan. Maker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Maker's got his second basket of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They double him with Ayton. Olynyk trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks trailing. Back to Porter. Plays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
To the paint. And stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. And Teletovic throws it down.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
Here's Fareed. And the dunk by Fareed.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Down low. Porter trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Here's Fareed. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Alec Burks. For Atlanta, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 3.
And really one of the best assets of Sabonis is his mind for the game. Very aware on the offensive end, knows how to create chances, and just plays the game with his mind as much as his athleticism.
Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Westbrook. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Sacramento. And Porter, here we go. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
In the corner, it's Sabonis. Mirotic inside. Inside. Carter with the block. And they're able to recover. Mirotic gets the bucket. Here's Isaac. And he makes that one. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
Here's Sabonis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Sabonis. Westbrook with it. A second chance effort. Now here is Mirotic. Misses from close range.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Pass to Arcidiacono. To the paint. Here's Monroe. And he uses the glass on the layup. Monroe's got his first basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Coach Dave Yeager never missed the playoffs as head coach in Memphis. Chris, is it tough to go from that kind of success to a team now in rebuild mode?
You bet it is. I mean, it's a different challenge to build something from the ground up. It takes a lot of patience. You have to appreciate the small moments of progress, even when the wins are few.
And when you look at DeRozan and how he's, transformed himself the last few years, he has become one of the more efficient scorers at a loaded shooting guard position. And some could argue he is one of the best guards in the entire league at this point of his career.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
The shot by Arcidiacono, no good. And with DeMar DeRozan, do you see him, Greg, potentially being an MVP winner during his career?
I mean, I think he's headed in that direction already. When you look at how he's progressed each and every year, his team is always competitive in large part to what he does out on the floor. I wouldn't bet on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was named MVP before it's all said and done.
Olynyk has the open look. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When Olynyk gets the ball in the mid-range area of the floor, he has no problem in letting it fly. I mean, he makes that shot consistently when he has the room to let it fly.
To the paint. Pass to Arcidiacono. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Here is Porter. He's got 6. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Maker. And here is... Oh!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the Hawks with possession here. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Bagley. The 11-footer. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Outside, Lynn. Here's Olynyk. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
To the inside. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
And the Kings making a change here.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective 2-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lynn.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Pass to Mwaba. Outside, Lynn. Over Fultz. And that one released in time, but no good. So... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
And here's Burks. Lynn looking it over to the left side wing. And here's Olynyk from the arc.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in or if it's the way that they approach the game. But, yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely can see them taking the game to another level once their playing days are in.
It's stolen by Fultz. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Sabonis. Drops in the layup for two. Sabonis has got 7 points in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Bagley. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the Hawks making a change here. The Kings trail by 7. Sabonis with the ball. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Westbrook. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back. Well, the Kings, they're trying to create some continuity. I mean, the coaching and the front office positions are now signed through 2020. They say there's a unified vision. We're getting back to the playoffs.
Sabonis with the bucket.
That's not a possession they'll want to repeat. Despite the points, they got to get a better shot than that.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. And the Kings have built a solid front office, and they're sticking with the plan as Coach Yeager is now in his 3rd season.
Well, stability is crucial. I mean, we remember the debacle before Coach came in. I mean, you want to hire good people and empower them to do some great things.
To the middle. Here's Monroe. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Jordan can't get it to go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lynn, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot.
The Hawks making a switch here. No good on the second free throw.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the 3rd. He gives them a double-digit lead. Isaac's got 5 points so far.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
And Porter, here we go. Carter. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
The kick out to Dang. Pass to Carter. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
The shot's good. Waba's got his first basket. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Hawks. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. Hits it from three-point range.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Carter comes in with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Isaac. Stolen. Here's Arcidiacono. From down in the low post, it goes. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Stolen by Monroe. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks lead by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Kings trailed by 11. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Sacramento. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Inside. Hawks passing it around. Carter, that's good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
6 on the shot clock. Back to Olynyk. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys in these teams know that.
Here's Fareed. Good work defensively by Carter.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta leading by 7. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's his first foul. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Fultz. Westbrook with the steal. Down low. Left side, Mirotic. The kick out to Westbrook. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Guarded by Fultz. Clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target with nobody near.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dave Yeager was just going over his game plan with his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. To the middle. Here's Fareed. And the dunk by Fareed.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Allen, that's good.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guys.
Outside, Porter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the call will be against Thon Maker. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 8 points for Devin Booker.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
The Kings making a switch here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Pass to Mirotic. And that one drops for him.
Mirotic is an exceptional player. I mean, he's someone that welcomes taking and making these big-type shots.
Jordan's shot is off. And so Fareed will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 2. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Oh, and just a nice momentum bucket there by Olynyk.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Ayton. And that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
They get it again. Here's Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. Inside. Olynyk. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 13 points for Kelly Olynyk.
No, he's just unfazed by the pressure. Olynyk delivering. Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. Olynyk in the corner. Misses the 3. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Westbrook with it. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 5. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Mwaba. Sacramento again missing. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The shot by Arcidiacono, no good. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.